Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. 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 Paramashivoham.
Okay.
Now people ask me, why Rama can't build his own temple if he is so powerful? I tell them, he revived the whole dharma which we are living. So we should be grateful for him. Out of our gratitude we should build the temple. Not that he wanted it. And if he has to do all that also means, then why you guys are alive? Don't follow all the great gifts given by him. There are tons of gifts. First of all, the stable family of Hindus is the gift from Rama. Do you know the benefits of stable family? Go to every US university and Europe university. Toppers are Indian kids because family is stable. Parents are, they are growing up with both parents. The divorce rate in US, the regular divorce rate, 47% of marriages don't see 5 years. That's the regular, normal. Indians, only 12% of divorce throughout the life. NRI Indians. You understand? Stable family is the reason for Indian kids topping in their education. Every fellow who is topper in American and Europe universities, the Indian fellows, are indebted to build Rama temple. Having the benefit of the great dharma he revived, and you are not paying back to him. If you are an NRI, only then you will understand the utility value of a Hindu identity. The whole US, 66% of Americans can't live their day without one psychiatric pill. Do you know the Indians taking any psychiatric pill or any psychiatric disorders? Less than 6%. The whole country's tax, 10% is paid by 1% of the population. You know, richest ethnic community, not Jews, 3 years before we crashed. From 2013, Indians are the richest ethnic community in US. 10% of the country tax is paid by 1% of the population, less than 1% of the population. And only ethnic community which does not have gangsters. If there is an Indian settlement, that whole area is considered to be crime free and people love to stay there. Lowest sued business in US, lowest sued business is Patel's Hotels and Motels. No, Google, all this what I am talking is statistics, fact. They are so hospitable. Their hospitality is so highly integrated. Lowest sued business in whole US is and lowest suit doctors are Telugu doctors. Because the care is inculcated in their system. Ethics is inculcated in their system. It is Venkateshwara made the mental setup he is carrying and making money. He has to pay. If any fellow excels in US universities, studies well, makes his life, he is responsible to build Rama's temple, who created the tradition of Ekapatni Vratatva, stable family, which he is enjoying even now. The results of which he is enjoying even now. Nobody connected all these dots and told the world, I am here, I'll tell them. Any fellow who enjoys the fruits of the stable family is bound to Rama. Is bound to Rama. It's Rama responsible for inculcating that value in our lifestyle, in our thinking system, in our thought current. Unfortunately, none of the gurus have guts to analyze the statistics and connect it to the source. Tell the world. I am going to tell. I am going to tell. Understand? It is Lagulishwara responsible for the hospitality of Gujaratis. Cunningly justify. What is there? Rama is everywhere. We don't understand what he contributed to our lifestyle by keeping the memorial up and alive. What kind of impact we will create on next generation. We have no vision. Spineless fellows. As I said on the satsang, Shivaji is the only man in Hindu history. Every NRI kid who is successful in their college, who enjoys the benefit of both father, mother together, a stable family, is bound to come and put at least one stone of Ayodhya Ram temple. And if you are constantly seeing your friends, families are splitting and they are going through a divorce and the kid is going through the stress, is suffering, and you don't have that problem, you are enjoying the stability in your home, you are bound cosmically to come and put one stone on Rama temple. This has to be told. I will tell. I am a loud mouth. I'll tell. I will tell all the NRI kids. They need to be told. If you are enjoying stable family and all the benefits of stable family, you are bound to come and put one stone at least in building Rama temple. So that your next generation will have the benefit. Same benefit. See, it is not Rama wants it. We need to keep the dharma alive by building a large monument. We need to keep that concept alive. Rama stands for a stable family. Ekapatni Vratatva. And all the values he stood. So we are holding that ideals up, alive, high by keeping those monuments. Sita. Actually, just we celebrated Sita Navami, Sita's birth. What a tyaga. She decided because of her presence, she does not want any conflict in Ayodhya and she goes to forest. It's not that Sita was driven away without her consent. She also accepted. Yes, she's a queen. She's equally powerful to Rama. She could have said, get lost. I am sitting here. I am living here. You solve your problem with washerman. Get him out of Ayodhya. Why me? I am a queen. He is after all a washerman. She did not tell that. I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om
केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्याधिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावाधीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nithyananda, everyone. Welcome you all to the fourth day of the Rama Navami celebrations of the Rama Navami Brahmotsavam, being celebrated with the grace and blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism by Kailasas and Hindus all across the world. Yesterday was the auspicious celebration of the actual birthday, the day Rama happened on the planet, as well as the day Rama and Sita had the Kalyanam, the Tirukalyanam had happened on that day, the Leela of the divine marriage. Earlier today, in Adi Kailasa, Bengaluru, as well as in all other places where the Rama Puja is happening, the auspicious and grand Pattabhishekam ritual happened, the grand coronation ceremony of Sri Rama. And we took this opportunity and time as well for all of us to remember and celebrate, recognize the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism being the current king of the Surya Vamsha Surangi Samrajya, started by Lord Surya, continued with Manu, Ikshvaku, Bhagiratha, to Rajaraja Chola, the Sri Ramachandra Prabhu himself, and now the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism being the current emperor, Samrat of the Surangi Samrajya. And so, as you all may already be aware, as a part of the Ram Navami celebrations, as a part of the Ram Navami Brahmotsavam, we are helping all of us, helping all of you to expand into your the highest possible part of yourself, expanding and becoming the leader, expressing the Shakti of Ishwaratva, being a leader for the people around you, being a role model for your community and for the teamly of your life, helping you manifest the complete reality which you want to experience, helping you to become a leader, your own boss, live in the principle of responsibilism. And so over the past couple of days, we had covered on various topics. First, identifying the purpose of our life, understanding what is karma and identifying the purpose of our life, going through the teamly process. And today we are going to be entering and understanding what is leadership consciousness. So joining with me today, we also have Sri Nithya Brahmasukhananda Maharaj, who is going to be helping us, taking us through this journey of understanding what is leadership consciousness and how we can imbibe leadership consciousness in ourselves, taking the direct life examples of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu and how the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is living these powerful cognitions in his own life, where we can draw direct inspiration, direct seeing the life examples in front of us. Nithyananda Maharaj.
Nithyananda Maharaj.
Yes. So to start off, at some point in all of our lives, we all would have experienced in some moment, we would have had inspiration, idea, but we felt, how could we make that dream, that fantasy as a reality? who would work with us, follow our ideals, and make this vision their mission. We have this idea, we have this vision, but how do we create the same vision, the same drive which we have, the same intensity which we are carrying? How do we create this into other people? We conceive the idea, but often immediately before we even plan how to realize it, we discard it, discouraged by the outlook of failures and investing our hopes and times into a venture which wouldn't turn fruitful. The words which we use internally and externally are not just words, but they create an intense awakening in us. That's why the words which we utter inside us about ourselves should always be the best words. When we listen to the master's words, to the words of the avatar, we will collect those best words to describe ourselves, discover ourselves greater than what we could have ever seen or done. Brahmasika Maharaj, would you mind expanding upon this, all of us, so that we all have a better understanding of exactly what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is trying to convey through this?
Yes, absolutely, Maharaj. See, in life, we can get stories, we can get stones and diamonds, you see. We can use the stones to build a house, but we should wear only the diamonds as ornaments. We got words from our teachers, from our parents, from our family, from our boss. All those are stones. Let's use those for comforts and luxuries. But the words we get from our boss, let's use them to make money. The words we get from our MBA teacher, use them to learn how to manage. But the words we get from our master, we have to use them to identify us, use them to realize us. These words we receive from the master can only be used to discover us. We don't have to throw away the stones we collected. We can use them to build our house. But diamonds, we should wear them on us as ornaments. The words we receive from the master are diamonds. Let's take them and wear them beautifully on us. Use the words we listen from the master to identify us, to discover us, to realize us, and to help us manifest our reality.
Yes,
So,
beautifully
going
put,
out and
Maharaj.
sharing. Yes. Yes, Maharaj, you want to continue?
Yes, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gives the exact definition, how, not just the definition, a simple, very simple technique on how we can immediately from today start becoming leaders in our life. All the truths, all the powerful cognitions which we are internalizing right now, when we start going out and sharing these truths, at least with a few people, that will start making us into a leader. We will start manifesting the subtle powers like Ishitva, Ishwaratva, which is the power of leadership. In the Ashtamaha Shaktis and the Ashtamaha Siddhis, Ishwaratva is considered the highest Shakti, the most powerful out of all the other Shaktis. In our personality, 30% of it is a solid personality. Our own understanding about us, 30% of it is solid personality. But 70% is pus. We carry 30% of a solid personality and we carry 70% of pus. So where is this pus coming from? This pus is coming from society. Constantly society pokes at us. Because of the constantly poking of the wounds, the various different wounds which we are carrying, because of the constant poking happening by society, by different parts, different aspects of our life, the poking on the wound continuously again and again and again is creating the pus. The only way we can get out of that pus and settle with our personality completely is to go outside, start going out and start changing the idea people have about us. We need to take an active initiative to start changing the idea people have about us. That will only happen when we share these great truths, these powerful cognitions, the Mahavakyas given in our Vedas and in our Upanishads, and start inspiring others. Any inspired person will look at you with a deep gratitude. That gratitude will remove one part of the pus from our system. The moment people start looking at us in a very low way, then immediately pus starts forming in our system. Understand, we live in a world where we are constantly interacting with people. We are constantly interacting with society on a daily basis. If you're sitting here and you're watching this live stream right now, You are definitely part of society. You are definitely interacting with many people, and many people are also continuously interacting with you in their life. And so every abusive look, every time you are looked down upon, you are abused, it is creating pus in you. The moment people look at us in a low way, the immediately pus forms in our system. Even an abusive look is hurting us and the pus forms in us. But the moment we start inspiring them with the honest truths, we will see the way they look at us with respect. The pus gets healed. It leaves our system. We start creating a new personality. This is one of the important techniques in practice to heal our anahata chakra. Don't expect love from anyone, from people. Don't expect attention from anyone, from people. But just go on, start giving the intelligence, start showering people with everything you have. Someone asks Swamiji, someone asked the Supreme Pandava of Hinduism once, how is it that you're continuously able to go on giving? How is it that even though after so much of abuse, so much of injustice being done to you, you're still able to continuously go on giving, loving, caring for society and enriching the society back? The Supreme Pandava of Hinduism very beautifully in one line just says, as long as you continue to give from the space, from the context of not expecting anything in return, your love will never stop. Don't expect anything in return. Don't expect that the love which you're going to give will be reciprocated back to you. When you have that understanding that whatever I do, let it be irrespective of what I receive back. Let me do it just because I want to do it. Not expecting anything in return. And actually, no matter how much of injustice may happen to you, the space of loving will never be removed from your system. So don't expect anything from people, be it love or attention or recognition. Don't expect anything. Just go on, start giving the intelligence to people. This is a quality product which all of us can carry. Paramashivoham Maharaj, maybe you would like to expand on this a little bit more with a couple of maybe examples as well.
Yes, sure, Maharaj. See, everybody, you can go on expecting love and attention from people, but where is the end to that? Where is the limit? Everybody, they cannot be able to and will not be able to continuously give some gifts to people to get their love and attention. How much you can give? We can't keep that up, But a right truth is a great gift we can give without us losing it. Giving it doesn't take away anything from us. There's a beautiful proverb from a great saint from Tamil Nadu. He says, like a well, when we take the water out, the water seepage will be there more and more in the well. That is, more and more the water will get refilled in the well. The well which is used more will have even more water. The intelligence which is used more will have even more. So let's say you are sharing the highest truths with people. You will not only you will not be deprived of anything, you will only get even more and more cognitions from the deepest source, from Paramashiva. And Paramashiva will enrich you even more, and the more and more you give to people. So whenever we share these truths with people, we will realize we are intelligent, and we will make others realize that we are intelligent. This is the easiest gift we can go on giving. So with anybody we converse, don't miss sharing one truth with them in our conversation. Make this as a habit. The moment we see any person, our first thought should be, I will give one gift to this guy with a deep love. If we are in a shop, some customer comes along with a product, think, I will give one gift to this guy, one truth, one idea, something that can help him. If we are bargaining in any business, any deal, decide, I will give one gift to this person, one truth. Our customer, patient or consumer, anybody we meet, our boss or our subordinate, decide, I will give one gift to this guy, which is the easiest and cheapest gift for which we don't need to spend any money. But by giving, we always grow. We only get more and more. We get replenished, like that example of the well. The more we quench others' thirst, the more we give, we will only get replenished and revived even more. So with whoever we talk, decide one gift to him, one gift I'll give. So this concept of giving gift naturally changes his understanding about us. When he looks at us with respect, the pus, 70% of the pus which we carry in us starts getting healed. This is one of the important secrets given to us by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism on how to be a leader, how to achieve Ishwaratva Siddhi. Ishwaratva Ishitva, leadership quality. First, know how to enroll people for any idea we are having. If we go out and speak to at least 5 persons about this idea, this great truth, and bring them to watch one satsang, attend one of the free workshops Kailasa gives, we are only going to be the winner. So in this very moment, it is not even to glorify the Supreme Pontiff or for his benefit. See, if we have 10 viewers or 10,000, the Supreme Pontiff is making Kailasa happen anyways. But by us inspiring and bringing 5 more people to the session, to any workshop, to any satsang, we are going to win the game. It is we who are going to win the game. We are going to become the leader. So, empowering ourselves to realize, yes, I can inspire people. I can lead them to powerful cognitions. With the clicks I experienced already, I am powerful to move them. The pus I believed to be my personality can be wiped off and I can be a leader. And before I ask Mangala Maharaj to continue, I'll share one beautiful sharing which Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff, shared with me personally. He said that give utmost importance to the words you utter. Because the words you utter is Saraswati. All the best things that I have got in my life is only because of the words I've used. So, the words we use, how we use these words to enrich people, and how those words ultimately end up changing their cognitions about us, eventually make us the leader and make us manifest the best realities in our life. Yes, Mangala Maharaj.
Yes, Maharaj, beautifully put. It is this cognition, it is this powerful cognition that is the difference that transforms us from being leaders, from being to become leaders, rather.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your 3 eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasudashiva. Om Nithyananda.
Okay.
Now people ask me, why Rama can't build his own temple if he is so powerful? I tell them, he revived the whole dharma which we are living. So we should be grateful for him. Out of our gratitude we should build the temple. Not that he wanted it. And if he has to do all that also means, then why you guys are alive? Don't follow all the great gifts given by him. There are tons of gifts. First of all, the stable family of Hindus is the gift from Rama. Do you know the benefits of stable family? Go to every US university and Europe university. Toppers are Indian kids because family is stable. Parents are, they are growing up with both parents. The divorce rate in US, the regular divorce rate, 47% of marriages don't see 5 years. That's the regular, normal. Indians, only 12% of divorce throughout the life. NRI Indians. You understand? Stable family is the reason for Indian kids topping in their education. Every fellow who is topper in American and Europe universities, the Indian fellows, are indebted to build Rama temple. Having the benefit of the great dharma he revived, and you are not paying back to him. If you are an NRI, only then you will understand the utility value of a Hindu identity. The whole US, 66% of Americans can't live their day without one psychiatric pill. Do you know the Indians taking any psychiatric pill or any Psychiatric disorders, less than 6%. The whole country's tax, 10% is paid by 1% of the population. You know, richest ethnic community, not Jews, 3 years before we crashed. From 2013, Indians are the richest ethnic community in US. 10% of the country tax is paid by 1% of the population, less than 1% of the population. And only ethnic community which does not have gangsters. If there is an Indian settlement, that whole area is considered to be crime-free, and people love to stay there. Lowest
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda.
Sorry for the technical glitch. As Brahmaska Maharaj was sharing just before we had gone offline, the words which we start using inside ourselves are extremely important. Those words are Saraswati. When we use powerful words inside ourselves, that is the cognition which we are changing within ourselves. When that first step is done, then actually the second step of changing the opinion others have about us, removing the pus from our system, can automatically start happening. If we have found our purpose and we decide to take the responsibility for our purpose, material, matter, everything just simply has to follow us. How much we are relevant to our purpose and how much our purpose is relevant to the world makes somebody a leader. Wealth does not make anyone a leader. Influence does not make anyone a leader. Infrastructure which is accumulated also does not make anyone a leader. But how much we are relevant to our purpose and how much the purpose is relevant to the world, relevant to people, to society, to humanity, that makes somebody a leader. That makes us as Ishvara, the Ishvaratva as our very bioenergy or very bio-memory. We first have to decide to take responsibility for our life, fit into the shoes of our responsibility about life. Once we do that, once the decision is taken to be responsible and take responsibility, we can do the second step of bringing completion with it. This is a major thing after having taken the decision to bring completion. Anywhere we do not bring completion for the responsibility which we have taken, we may be dragging, never winning. If we see everywhere we are victorious, we are bringing completion to what we took as responsibility. Responsibility, if that invokes incompletion in us, we will be a worker forever. Ishvaratva never will manifest. For Ishvaratva, you need responsibilism. Whether it is in our public life, our personal life, our secret life, our economic life, social life, spiritual life, every dimension, every aspect of us, completion with which we assume responsibility brings victory, brings Ishvaratva. Being complete to take on more and more responsibility. Every time we taste victory, when we assume our responsibility, Ishvaratva blossoms in us, it blooms in us. The moment we taste success, we know now we have to become a leader. Understand, all do's and don't based training will never be successful. Only if our being shifts, our cognitive shift happens, the training will be successful. Let us take a look into our life, where we are missing because we took the responsibility of our purpose of existence. In all those places, we have not taken responsibility. we have not brought completion. Whether it is a small or big, whatever it is, if we make decisions for ourselves, we will be complete and we will make decisions for ourselves. It should happen from the space of us fitting into the shoes of our responsibility. Us deciding to become responsible about our existence, us deciding to be complete about our responsibility, these two together makes Ishwaratva happen in us. There is nothing to be achieved in the life other than living Paramashiva and making the world living in the space of Paramashivoham. For all the jivas, if you are living in the human body, male, female, or any of the 11 genders, the purpose is only one: living Paramashivatva and helping others to experience the space of Paramashivatva. Living Paramashiva and helping others to also live Paramashiva. Manifesting the experience of Paramashiva in all of us. The responsibility we take for the purpose of our existence makes us manifest Ishwaratva. Maharaj, maybe you could go ahead and give the comparison, give what is reason and responsibility. How for many times in our life, we take reasons, we try to give reasons for why we are not able to do something rather than taking the responsibility to make it happen.
Yes, it's very important, Maharaj, for people to understand what is the difference really between reason and responsibility. See, when we take responsibility for all the happenings inside us and outside us, a new energy, a new possibility opens up in us. The first step to realize the divine in us is to take the responsibility. One might ask, how can we be responsible for things for which we are not the reason? For example, a war happening in a country which is across 3-4 oceans. How am I responsible for that? Let us understand, being a reason or cause of something is different. Being responsible for it is different. Sometimes we may not directly be the cause or reason for a situation, just like that war example I just mentioned. But when we understand that we are responsible for it, we will even be able to solve it. A person who feels he is not responsible even for his own actions lives in animal level. Person who feels he is responsible for his actions lives in human level. When he feels he is responsible for his own actions, then that is a human level existence for him. A person who feels he is responsible even for others' actions lives in the level of leader, Ishwaratva. So Ishwaratva is achieved just by feeling responsible. When you not only take responsibility for your own actions, but you also take responsibility for the actions of others, everyone around you. That is the quality of Ishwaratva, being the leader. And once you take responsibility for the entire creation, that is when you become the God, the incarnation, Ishwara. Unfortunately, human beings run behind powers. They never take the responsibility. If we decide to take the responsibility, powers are showered on you. Powers are always showered on us when we decide to take the responsibility. So when we feel responsible, even our breathing shifts to higher frequencies. Our thinking rises to the leadership consciousness. So being on the borderline of health is not health. Unfortunately, as long as we are not in the hospital, we think we are healthy. No, only when we take responsibility, we will experience real health. The way we think, way we breathe, way we feel, way we experience becomes different. So whatever we are feeling inside us, outside us, whatever we are handling in our life, decide to take responsibility for it. We will experience new health. The Supreme Pontiff, in his own words, if I share my own personal experience, the very training he gives, he says, take responsibility for your entire breathing space. He did not say, okay, just do this project, take responsibility of that project. No, he told, take responsibility for your entire breathing space, because that is the quality of being a leader. He does not differentiate between this action or that action, my action or others' action. No, he takes responsibility for everything. So when we take responsibility, the way we think, the way we respond becomes totally different. It is no more a same feeling. Responsibility can awaken a new cognitive shift inside us. It can heal. It can heal. We are anything from our ordinary migraine, anything it can heal, to any serious ailments like a 4th stage cancer. It can solve our problems of not feeling inspired, excited to work in our office, all the way to changing the world as we want. So understand, when we expand and feel responsibility, a power, a certain grace happens in our being. We enrich people around us and ourselves. Enriching ourselves and the people around us constantly is what is responsibility. Responsibility takes away the pseudo concepts of tiredness, boredom, vacation, escaping feeling. All these things, pseudo feelings, they are simply taken away from our inner being and our life experience just with responsibilism. Some of the major diseases which humanity is suffering is tiredness, boredom, escaping, that feeling of escaping, the concept of vacation, which is nothing more than just escaping your day-to-day life. Retirement, also the same thing. All this is mere escapism. So all these will disappear from our life. We will see, we will be aligned to the life happening. So I now invite Mangala Maharaj to give us parallels from the life of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu and how he manifested this Ishwaratva, this highest quality of being in leadership consciousness in his own life, and inspired the people around him and even continues to inspire us today. Yes, Mangala Maharaj.
Yes, Maharaj. So taking responsibility never looked so good until Rama showed up. Everyone, even his enemies, wanted to meet Rama, get to know his greatness, get a chance to see his splendor. The enlightened charisma which came from Rama made everyone want to associate themselves with him. In fact, the very name Rama, the mantra given to the universe by the ultimate Atma Rama Swatma Rama, himself Paramashiva, as the Taraka mantra. The word Rama denotes Ra or fire. It is the Bija Akshara of Agni. The power in the sound of Rama is the power to remove, incinerate, burn all the obstructing forces in our life, overcoming all odds, burning all the karmas, burning all our incompletions in the fire of truth, of Tyaga. Rama makes Tyaga look so good. He made burning yourself in responsibility look so awesome. He embodies the highest Vedic statement of Tena Chaktena Bhunjita Makrada Kasyas Vidhanam. When the Vedas declare, pronounce, and you will achieve everything, the Amartatva, the immortality, his very story is Ramayana. When Rama, the Mahapurusha, Purushottama, wanted to happen, Vedamata also wanted to manifest. She manifests as Ramayana. It is the embodiment of the Vedas. Just as little children love to envelope themselves cozily inside their favorite blankets, Vedamata enveloped herself in the Ramayana. The stories of Rama from Ramayana are just like a blanket of glories that everyone wants to know, cherish, and use as a source of heat, building deep, powerful understandings about their lives from it. To chant Sri Rama's name is to bathe in the warmth of his Tyaga, his Dharma. As Sri Rama is a descendant of the sun himself, there are not statements overpraising Sri Rama. Everyone who reads Ramayana is augmented by Rama's blessings and his virtues. It is a literal power manifestation process that Paramashiva has given to the world through Sri Rama's name, through his mantra. Everyone who worships Rama knows the weapon, the Shastra, that is Rama's name. As Tyagaraja sings that he plays to be Sri Rama's bodyguard, singing, he doesn't need any other weapon other than the very name of Rama. Rama Nama is alone for him. Rama's name is greater than Rama himself. Rama's leadership was so inspirational that even Mrigas, the Stavaras, the Pakshis, even a squirrel was inspired to help build Rama Setu bridge. Rama is a time immemorial leader. His leadership brings out the best in generations to come, thousands and thousands of years even after his happening. There is a vast difference between being a leader in status and manifesting leadership consciousness. If you have the status leader, people will follow your command only because the social structure or business structure demands it. But if you embody the leadership consciousness, they will follow you because they are inspired by the very radiance you carry. They will want to imbibe your teachings and become you. This leadership consciousness enters into you when you begin to take the responsibility for everything happening in you, around you, and ultimately in the whole of cosmos. Taking responsibility on that scale might seem like a load at first, but it is on the contrary leading us to the deepest fulfillment. Every action feels like a load on us unless we take responsibility for the happening. Then, everything that needs to be done is merely note in the melody that is our life, leading up to the crescendo of our own self-realization. We can even look in the life of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and see how Swamiji is being a modern-day example of the great principles which Sri Ramachandra Prabhu lived and had demonstrated for all of us thousands and thousands of years ago. In whichever aspect humanity is suffering, in the terms of food security and poverty, in the terms of lack of resources, inadequate resources to solve many problems, like food, not giving the enough food, not having the proper clothing, not having the enough medical resources, through a number of various projects, Kailasa's Annadan project, the project of Ishanya, even the Nithyananda Gurukul is open free, and anyone and everyone can come and be a part of the Nithyananda Gurukul, which is now Nithyananda e-Gurukul, where you can even join online and be a part, imbibe these cosmic truths, not only the truths from the Veda Agamas, but also learn the normal standardized education in a completely beautiful manner without feeling the pressure or without feeling the stress. In each and every aspect of a person's life, from the time they're born, through Kailasa's e-pregnancy program, and as they grow up through the Nithyananda Gurukul, to planning out their future in the Nithyananda Hindu University, and finally manifesting as a pillar for Sanatana Hindu Dharma by becoming a part of the Kailasa ecosystem. Each and every part, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has taken responsibility for all of our lives and giving a chance, opening up a channel for everyone who's going to come as well, for their life to be beautifully guided and taken in such a beautiful manner where they can manifest the highest possibility of themselves without the perversions, the corruptions, the unnecessary baggage and load which society puts on top of us. Just take all the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's major contributions, the number of books which have been written, the number of free meals which have been served and which are continuing to be served. From more than 1 billion people have been fed, 1 billion meals have been served. In each and every aspect, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism takes the ultimate responsibility for not just Hindus, but for the entire world as well, for the entire creation, for every single being, every single manifestation of the Bhumi, of the earth. For each and everything, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has taken the ultimate responsibility. And that is why the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is a Jagat Guru, the Guru of the entire world itself. It is just a matter of responsibilism which you carry in your feeling, which decides how much of power you're going to manifest. And so now, having the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, having Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, having these examples, living examples in our life, let us take a few minutes now and pen down 5 powerful cognitions which we have received from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, from what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has shared with all of us today. Even if you want and take a few more, if pen down a few more powerful cognitions, please, by all means, do so. Choose 5 people who are very important to us. First, pen down all these powerful cognitions, everything which we have understood from today's segment about taking responsibility for the people, for the lives around us. And choose 5 people who are important to us. They can be family, they can be close relatives, dear friends, even old ones who we haven't spoken to in a long time. But choose 5 people who we want to enrich, who we want to take the responsibility for. Let us decide to enrich their lives with the powerful cognitions they have enriched our own lives as. Let us take the decision to be a wellspring of enriching contribution to everyone we meet along the way in our day-to-day life. It can be the watchman who greets you every day in the morning. It can be the person from whom you buy groceries every day. Every single person who you meet, share one powerful cognition with them. If you've been being a part of the Nithyananda Satsangs for a couple of days or weeks or even months, it's a good habit to keep the Book of Heart. The Book of Heart is something which the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself used to maintain as he was going through his own spiritual journey up till he realizing the avataric mission, and even after that also continuously penning down, keeping on record the important things which can not only be useful for ourselves but be great beneficiary for the whole world as well. And with these powerful cognitions, let us now decide to enrich each and every person in our life, each and every part of our life, who can be enriched continuously by sharing a powerful cognition with them. Let us take a few minutes now and pen down 5 powerful cognition which you received today, which we are going to decide to start sharing with each and every person we meet, as well as choosing first 5 people in our life who are important to us, with whom we are going to enrich and take responsibility for. Continue to do this process, because shortly after this process, we are going to be joined live from Nithyananda Paramashiva Devasthanam, from the Adi KAILASA Biddi, and we're going to be offering our puja, our gratitude to Sri Ramachandra Prabhu and to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and to Devi Parashakti Mariamman as a part of the Pache Patni Vratam, which is ongoing. So now, please take a few minutes and pen and continue the process. The instructions are being projected on the screen. Continue to do this process as we get ready to witness the puja, witness the live ritual from Adi KAILASA.
Let Paramashivam overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eye. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vanni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eye. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Years of our life, we may not have been leaders. We may have been looked down. We have not been able to take responsibility for the life of ourselves and maybe even for the life of other people. But now, let us use this chance, let us use this opportunity being given to us by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, this auspicious Muhurtam of Sri Rama Navami Brahmotsavam, which is continuing to go on, the celebrations continuing to happen, during this auspicious time of the Leela of Sri Rama happening on the planet Earth, remembering him, keeping him as our ideal, keeping the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as our role model. Let us now decide to start taking responsibility for everything happening within our breathing space. Wherever our breath, however far our breath stretches to, for all of that we are responsible. Responsibility is the power of healing. For how much you feel responsible for, you are the leader of that. Let us start by embarking on this journey of leadership, by choosing the 5 people who are important to us. They can be family, they can be close relatives, dear friends, anyone they can be. Let us decide to enrich their lives with the powerful cognitions that we have been enriched till now, that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has imparted with us, has shared with all of us, and has made them powerful cognitions in our life. Let us now choose 5 people who we are going to share these powerful cognitions to, who we are deciding to enrich and to help them to grow and become, for them to be the best possible versions of themselves. Let us take a powerful decision, a powerful sankalpa, and allow this to manifest to us, allowing the leadership to start happening. Please continue with the process. Very shortly we are going to be joined by KAILASA, Nithyananda Paramashiva. And shortly after the puja, the worship, the offering of our gratitude to Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, we're going to be having the power manifestation session, which is going to help, which is going to be a catalyst for you to manifest your reality. The power manifestation which you're going to be doing by connecting with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, by manifesting the powers of consciousness over matter, the powers, the various powers of will. It will help you, it will manifest the reality which you are penning down for yourself now consciously. Power manifestation is the direct initiation of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, through which when you start doing the power manifestation, when the power manifestation happens, when you're able to consciously manifest your will over the matter, your will over the object, you'll automatically know how to manifest your conscious will in your reality as well, in your day-to-day life as well. This is the training ground, helping you to experience, start tasting the success in your life, through which once you identify, once you know the key for manifesting your will through the power manifestation, you just know how to manifest your will in your reality, in your life as well. So please continue to do the process. Very shortly, we are going to be entering into the next segment of this program.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashivam overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vanni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashivam overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vanni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashivam overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
सर्वसम्पदा लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयोर्भूयोर्नमाम्यहम्। अथ धूपः। ॐ धूरसि धूर्वधूर्वन्तं धूर्वतञ्योऽस्मान् धूर्वतितं धूर्वयं वयं धूर्वामस्त्वं देवानामसि सस्मितमं पप्रितमं दुष्टतमं वह्नितमं देवहूतममहृतमसि हविर्धानं त्रिगुंहस्वमाह्वामृतस्य त्वा चक्षुषा प्रेक्षेमाभिर्मा संविग्धा मा त्वाहि गुंसिषम्। श्री सीता लक्ष्मण समेत श्री रामचंद्र स्वामिने नमः। सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। धूपमाघ्रापयामि। अथ दीपः। ॐ उद्दीप्य स्वजातवेदोपग्धन्निरृतिं मम पशोगश्च मह्यमापह जीवनं च दिशो दिश मानो हि गुंसे जातवेदो गामश्वं पुरुषं जगते अभिभ्रदग्न आगहि श्रिया मा परिपातय। श्री सीता लक्ष्मण समेत श्री रामचंद्र स्वामिने नमः। सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। दीपं संदर्शयामि। अथ नैवेद्यम्। ॐ मधुवाताऋतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्णः सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिपुण्डजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्यो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागुम्मस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः। मधु मधु मधु। श्री सीता लक्ष्मण समेत श्री रामचंद्र स्वामिने नमः। सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमो नमः। अमृतं महानैवेद्यं निवेदयामि। नैवेद्यानन्तरमाचमनं समर्पयामि। नीराजनम्। ॐ रामाय रामचन्द्राय रामभद्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। श्री सीता लक्ष्मण समेत श्री रामचंद्र स्वामिने नमः। सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमो नमः। कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि। रक्षां धारयामि।
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरि परमशिवशक्तिमध्यमाम् नित्यानन्दपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां ललाटे त्रिपुण्ड्रे निटिलकृतकस्तूरीतिलकः स्फुरन्मालाधारस्फुरितकटिकौपीनवसनः दधानो दुस्तारं शिरसि फणिराजं शशिकलां प्रदीपः सर्वेषाम् अरुणगिरियोगी विजयते। ॐ सत्यै नमः। ॐ साध्व्यै नमः। ॐ भवप्रीतायै नमः। ॐ भवान्यै नमः। ॐ भवमोचन्यै नमः। ॐ आर्यायै नमः। ॐ दुर्गायै नमः। ॐ जयायै नमः। ॐ आद्यायै नमः। ॐ त्रिनेत्रायै नमः। ॐ शूलधारिण्यै नमः। ॐ पिनाकधारिण्यै नमः। ॐ चित्रायै नमः। ॐ चण्डघण्टायै नमः। ॐ महातपायै नमः। ॐ मनरूपायै नमः। ॐ बुद्ध्यै नमः। ॐ अहङ्कारायै नमः। ॐ चित्तरूपायै नमः। ॐ चितायै नमः। ॐ चित्यै नमः। ॐ सर्वमन्त्रमय्यै नमः। ॐ सत्तायै नमः। ॐ सत्यानन्दस्वरूपिण्यै नमः। ॐ अनन्तायै नमः। ॐ भाविन्यै नमः। ॐ भव्यायै नमः। ॐ भव्यायै नमः। ॐ अभव्यायै नमः। ॐ सदागत्यै नमः ॐ शाम्भव्यै नमः ॐ देवमात्रे नमः ॐ चिन्तायै नमः ॐ रत्नप्रियाय सदायै नमः ॐ सर्वविद्यायै नमः ॐ दक्षकन्यायै नमः ॐ दक्षयज्ञविनाशिन्यै नमः ॐ अपर्णायै नमः ॐ अनेकवर्णायै नमः ॐ पाटलायै नमः ॐ पाटलावत्यै नमः ॐ पट्टाम्बरपरिधानायै नमः ॐ कलमञ्जीररञ्जिन्यै नमः ॐ अमेयविक्रमायै नमः ॐ क्रूरायै नमः ॐ सुन्दरायै नमः ॐ सुरसुन्दर्यै नमः ॐ वनदुर्गायै नमः ॐ मातङ्ग्यै नमः ॐ मतङ्गमुनिपूजितायै नमः ॐ ब्राह्म्यै नमः ॐ माहेश्वर्यै नमः ॐ ऐन्द्र्यै नमः ॐ कौमार्यै नमः ॐ वैष्णव्यै नमः ॐ चामुण्डायै नमः ॐ वाराह्यै नमः ॐ लक्ष्म्यै नमः ॐ पुरुषाकृत्यै नमः ॐ विमलायै नमः ॐ उत्कर्षिण्यै नमः ॐ ज्ञानायै नमः ॐ क्रियायै नमः ॐ नित्यायै नमः ॐ बुद्धिदायै नमः ॐ बहुलायै नमः ॐ बहुलप्रेमायै नमः ॐ सर्ववाहनवाहनायै नमः ॐ निशुम्भशुम्भहनन्यै नमः ॐ महिषासुरमर्दिन्यै नमः ॐ मधुकैटभहन्त्र्यै नमः ॐ चण्डमुण्डविनाशिन्यै नमः ॐ सर्वासुरविनाशिन्यै नमः ॐ सर्वदानवघातिन्यै नमः ॐ सर्वशास्त्रमय्यै नमः ॐ सत्यायै नमः ॐ सर्वास्त्रधारिण्यै नमः ॐ अनेकशस्त्रहस्तायै नमः ॐ अनेकास्त्रधारिण्यै नमः ॐ कुमार्यै नमः ॐ एककन्यायै नमः ॐ कैशोर्यै नमः ॐ युवत्यै नमः ॐ यत्यै नमः ॐ अप्रौढायै नमः ॐ प्रौढायै नमः ॐ वृद्धमात्रे नमः ॐ बलप्रदायै नमः ॐ महोदर्यै नमः ॐ मुक्तकेश्यै नमः ॐ घोररूपायै नमः ॐ महाबलायै नमः ॐ अग्निज्वालायै नमः ॐ रौद्रमुख्यै नमः ॐ कालरात्र्यै नमः ॐ तपस्विन्यै नमः ॐ नारायण्यै नमः ॐ भद्रकाल्यै नमः ॐ विष्णुमायायै नमः ॐ जलोदर्यै नमः ॐ शिवदूत्यै नमः ॐ कराळ्यै नमः ॐ अनन्तायै नमः ॐ परमेश्वर्यै नमः ॐ कात्यायन्यै नमः ॐ सावित्र्यै नमः ॐ प्रत्यक्षायै नमः ॐ ब्रह्मवादिन्यै नमः श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्ति श्री इन्द्राक्षिदेव्यै नमो नमः। नेत्राणां दशभिष्यतैः परिवृताम् अत्युग्रचर्माम्बरां हेमाभां महतीं विलम्बितशिखां मामुक्तकेशान्वितां घण्टामण्डितपादपद्मयुगळां नागेन्द्रकुम्भस्तनीम् इन्द्राक्षीं परिचिन्तयामि सततं प्रत्यक्षसिद्धिप्रदाम्। ॐ धूरसि धूर्वधूर्वन्तं धूर्वतयो वयं धूर्वामस्त्वं देवानामशिषस्थितमं पप्रितमं दुष्टतमं वह्नितमं देवहूतममहृतमसि हविर्दानं त्रिगुंहस्वमाह्वा मित्रस्य त्वा चक्षुषा प्रेक्षे माभेर्मा संविक्ता मा त्वाहि गुंसिषुम्। ॐ ह्रीं श्रीं इन्द्राक्षीं श्रीं पें स्वाहा। श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्ति श्री इन्द्राक्षिदेव्यै नमः। धूपमाघ्रापयामि। ॐ उद्दीप्य स्वजातवेदोपघ्नन्निरृतं मम दग्न आगहि श्रिया मा परिपातय। ॐ ह्रीं श्रीं इन्द्राक्षीं श्रीं पें स्वाहा। श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्ति श्री इन्द्राक्षिदेव्यै नमः। दीपं सन्दर्शयामि। अथ नैवेद्यम्। ॐ मधुवातारुतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तमुतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिवगुम्रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमाकुम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु मधु मधु। ॐ ह्रीं श्रीं इन्द्राक्षीं श्रीं पें स्वाहा। श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्ति श्री इन्द्राक्षिदेव्यै नमः। नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि। ॐ सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते। सृष्टिस्थितिविनाशानां सृष्टिभूते सनातनी गुणाश्रये गुणमये नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते। शरणागतदीनार्थपरित्राणपरायणे सर्वस्यार्त्यहरे देवि नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते। ॐ ह्रीं श्रीं इन्द्राक्षीं श्रीं पें स्वाहा। श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्ति श्री इन्द्राक्षिदेव्यै नमः। कर्पूरनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि। रक्षां धारयामि। शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तम्भस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। सर्वाभयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। योगपट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। मङ्गलं कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलं ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम्। मङ्गलं श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलं कामदायिन्यै सर्वमङ्गलदात्रे नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम्। मङ्गलं गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम् परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम् त्वं स्मृतमहं धन्य मम प्राणमहेश्वर गङ्गाधरनामेति स्तोत्रस्थानं ददाम्यहम् हरिः ॐ तत्सत् सर्वं भगवच्छ्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवपादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम् ॐ आपदा अपहर्तारम्
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
That was such a powerful darshan of Devi Parashakti, Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself. Now, let us get ready to do the power manifestation, the highest space of oneness with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Today, we are going to be manifesting the power of decreasing the temperature of our body. Yesterday, we manifested the power of increasing, where we increased the temperature of our body, and we were like playing with this power and manifesting this power. So today, we are going to be manifesting the power of decreasing the temperature of our body. So what we need is just a thermometer, like how we needed whatever we manifested yesterday, the same way we are going to be doing today as well. But just we are going to be changing the command that we are going to be giving inside ourselves to decrease the temperature instead. So let us get ready today. So you can go get the thermometers and come. Let us get ready to do the power manifestation. The next 2 minutes. In the next 3 minutes, we are going to be starting the power manifestation. So quickly get the thermometers, measure your temperature. This will be the initial reading. And then we are going to be measuring once more after the power manifestation.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
These power manifestations have directly been revealed by Paramashiva himself in the Agamas, through the Shastras. This power manifestation is part of one of the powers of will, where you decide and you manifest it. When you have will persistence inside you, just because of your will, you'll be able to manifest these powers. This power is one of those powers. And through this power, which we are manifesting today, which is the decreasing of our temperature, we are going to be manifesting the realities that we have written down that we want to manifest in our lives. So get ready for manifesting those realities as well. So when we are manifesting the power, you can keep those realities in front of you. What you have written down, you can keep that in front of you. You can just create a sankalpa that you are going to be manifesting that and decrease the temperature of your body. And you will see when you are manifesting and decreasing the temperature of your body, you'll just manifest that also in your life. And these power manifestations are aimed at a higher thing just than
manipulating with a few things in your life and just increasing or decreasing the temperature, being able to see with your eyes blindfolded, scanning the bodies. All of these are not the highest experience that you are meant to be having, or that you're going to be having. The highest experience that you are going to be having is the state of Paramashiva himself, is the state of Swamiji himself. Through the initiation and the grace and blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, all of us are having this opportunity to do the power manifestation. So now we are going to be beginning the power manifestation. So make sure that you have taken the photos of the thermometer after measuring the temperature. Sit straight. Visualize the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in your third eye. Close your eyes. Visualize the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. You can also visualize the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism erasing us and giving darshan of Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. Now intensely start chanting the Mahavakya. The Mahavakya is being played now. You can chant along with the Mahavakya. The body is literally vibrating with the Mahavakya. So make sure that you're chanting the Mahavakya intensely. Sit straight and intensely chant the Mahavakya continuously. Now let us begin the power manifestation. You can request Swamiji inside yourself. Swamiji, please decrease the temperature of my body. By how much ever you want to decrease for yourself, you can decrease the temperature by that much. Just decide to decrease the temperature of your body and manifest this power. We are going to be manifesting for the next 4 minutes. So continuously, intensely chant the Mahavakya and manifest the power.
And manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Let us continuously, intensely create the sankalpa that we are going to be manifesting the realities that we have written down. By this power manifestation of the decreasing of temperature, you are going to be manifesting the realities as well of what you have written down. We have 2 more minutes to manifest the power, so intensely manifest it.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes, now it is time to move on to the next step of the power manifestation. Let us now again take the temperature for body. You can take the thermometer, any thermometer that you measured with initially. You have to use the same thermometer. So now you can relax and measure the temperature for the second time now. We have already manifested the power, so you can see how much temperature you have decreased from what you have decided and from what was initially the readings of the temperature, what you have initially measured your temperature as, how much you have decreased. Let us see that now. So let us measure the temperature. Make sure that you're taking the photo of your temperature after you have manifested the power. Make sure that you're taking the temperature of yourself. Take the photos of your temperature, of the initial reading and the reading that is there right now. Take the photos of the temperature that you have measured. So now we are going to be posting our experiences with the power that we have manifested for the power manifestation session. So now you can go to the social media, you can go to the Facebook, and you can share your experiences on the Facebook. You can also share the photos of the temperature of the thermometer reading of the initial one and the final one, and how much you have manifested, and what is the powerful cognitions that you manifested within you. You can share all of these in the social media. Share your experiences. And when you're sharing your experiences, you can share the experiences with the hashtags of Ramanavami. You can use the hashtag Ramanavami. You can use the hashtag Pachepatnivratam. For the Pachepatnivratam, you can use PPV. You can use the hashtag KAILASA, hashtag power manifestation, and also the hashtag Nithyananda. You can use all of these hashtags to share your experiences. It is now time to move on to the next segment of the session, which is the Nithyananda Satsang. With this, we come to the end of our manifestation session. Let us now move on to the next segment, which is the Nithyananda Satsang. Sit straight with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Close your eyes. Let us receive the supreme point of Hinduism now. With this, we move on to the Nithyananda Satsang. Thank you, Nithyananda.
Nityanandeshwara Mahasadaशिव Samarambam Nityanandeshwari Adishakti Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I welcome all the Inner Awakening graduates and Mahasadashivoham graduates, Shri Mahants, Sarvanyapita Yajamans, this batch Inner Awakening participants. Visitors, viewers, sitting with us all over the world, I welcome every one of you with my love and respects. Today, Purushottama, Paramapavana, Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra Prabhu's birthday. Vishnu himself appearing as Sri Ramachandra and Adisesha appearing as Lakshmana, Chakra and Shanka appearing as Bharata and Shatrugna. Actually, when we celebrate Rama's birthday, we forget today is the day 4 incarnations landed together. Understand? Now, during other incarnations also, his amshas have come. Like even during Krishna Avatara, Adisesha came as Balarama, but in different day. This is the only day where all 4 appeared on the same day, just little time different, but all 4, as per the official Ramayanam record, on the same day. So all 4 incarnations have happened on this auspicious day. Let's first receive Sri Rama and Sita, Lakshmana, Hanuman, and all the parivaras of Ramachandra Prabhu, their blessings.
अतद्धूपः ॐ धूर्वसि दोर्वधोर्वन्तं दोर्वदयोस्मान् दोर्वदितं दोर्वयं वयं वामत्वं देवानामधिहस्तितमं प्रथितमं जुष्टतमं मण्डितमं देवोतमं सोपमाख्यापयामि अथ दीपः दर्शयामि अथ नैवेद्यं मन्त्राय नमः ॐ मध्वादारिताय ते मधुक्षरन्ति सन्तवः कुबेराय वैश्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि ॐ श्रीरामचन्द्रब्रह्मणे नमः मङ्गलनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि
This is the place where Sri Rama lived best part of his life. Understand, never ever call it as exile. No. Best part of his life. All of you need to know that 13.5 years, only the last 6 months in that 14 years, Ravana kidnapped Sita. The 13.5 years was a beautiful, happy, blissful, devoted, ideal Grihastha life. He lived with Sapdarishis and Sadashiva himself here in the Adi KAILASA. Understand the original description of Ramayana and the Upanishad matches perfectly geography and the season and seasonal changes. Birds, flowers recorded, and the birds which don't come into this zone, please understand, go around the whole Ramnagara hill, you will not find a single crow. You won't find a single crow. Crows don't fly on that hill, because one demon came in the form of crow, Kakashura, and tried to hurt Sita, and Rama killed that demon. From that time till now, no crows. And even now monkeys come and worship our Dakshinamurti. They don't go to Venkateshwara and pull his clothes and all that. Every day I get report, they come and sit on Dakshinamurti. They worship in their own way, that's all. Now, under the banyan tree we have Venkateshwara, we have Dakshinamurti, we have Munishwara, we have Patanjali, all the deities. They don't go anywhere else, they only come and sit in the feet or lap of Dakshinamurti. They do puja in their own way. And you cannot compare your puja and their puja. Yes. No, they have their own method, they have their own way. So this pilgrimage center, not only for human beings, even for Vanaras, because Sri Rama gave Muktikopanishad to Hanuman here, under this banyan tree. understand, Agama records very clearly, Sadashiva gave Agamas, revealed Vedas, everything to Sabda Rishis south of the Kailasa Parvata under banyan tree. And Ramayana describes clearly with Sabda Rishis, Ramachandra Prabhu stayed and realized all the Vedas, received all the revelations of Agamas, Vedas, everything from Sadashiva. So if you see both references, Agamic reference and Puranic reference, both confirm this is the geography. Understand, there is no geography matches both references. Some geographies match one place, some geographies match another place. Only this geography matches both the reference. Both the references in Vedas and Upanishads and Agamas, and references in Ramayana. Both references match. Only this geography and Rama is a great Shiva Bhakta, so he always stays near Shivalayas to do his Shiva Puja regularly. That's the reason he chose this place to stay. And if you go to the Ramanagara hill, you will see 7 huge rocks representing Sabdarishis, and under each rock there is a huge cave where that Rishi lived. It was the residence of those Rishis. All the Sabdarishis lived here. Rama is symbol of everything best in the universe. Purushottama is a grand narrative of Hinduism. That is why he is attacked so much. Understand? The taller you are, more targeted you are, because you are seen by more fellows who are down. The taller you are, more targeted you are, because you are seen by more fellows who are down. Sri Rama, targeted from the time he is born. Third day, Mantara was unhappy with Sri Rama. It's only third day of the birth. It seems when she went to see the baby, third day only they will allow people to see. Till 3 days only the parents and the doctors who attend the delivery can handle the babies. So third day when she went to see, it seems Ramachandra Prabhu closed his eyes. And so she was angry with him. And of course, she was waiting for a reason to get angry, nothing else. And She always tried to promote Kaikeyi, and somehow, see, she came as a maid for Kaikeyi. In those days, that habit was there. Whenever you give a princess in marriage, you send maids also from father's home to take care. Like how we send nowadays the grinder, mixie, fridge, refrigerator and all that. In those days, human maids were also sent. So Mantara was the Guni. Why she was called Guni? Because her back was bent. And Mantara was the human maid sent by Kekaya along with Kaikeyi to Dasarada's home as a gift. She always tried to put Kaikeyi in the front, and she somehow wanted only Kaikeyi should have child. So naturally Kaikeyi's son will be the next king, and she will have power over the whole thing. That lady played a big role in whole Rama Avatara. And of course, negative role she played, but she played a major role. Even though he was targeted so much, I tell you, that kind of a powerfulness he demonstrated. I tell you, highest powerfulness is not using your powers even while you are attacked and waiting for the law of karma to do its job. Not at all becoming silly in the inner space. Not at all becoming silly in the inner space. And enjoying the whole game. Rama is something extraordinary. Extraordinary. The way he demonstrated the ideal you also need to know Rama is the most non-controversial incarnation who is accepted and worshipped even by Shaivites. In many Shiva temples, I have seen Ramayanam is carved in the temple and a lot of Rama deities, Sita, Hanuman. You won't find so much Narasimha, so much Parasurama, so much Krishna. I think somehow Shaivites can't tolerate Krishna. Now that's an unfortunate thing. It should not have been, but unfortunately that the sectarian Shaivites, not the real Shaivites, that sectarian Shaivites can't tolerate Krishna. But somehow Rama became a non-controversial grand narrative. He has demonstrated all the great qualities to be a grand narrative. Is Tyaga and powerfulness in front of all the situations. You can never expect Krishna being asked to give up his rights and keeping quiet. No. You can't expect Krishna to walk out of his kingdom because somebody says something. He will tell you, Dasaratha is committed to Kaigeyi, as long as it does not come to my rights and my powers and boundaries and limitations, it's all okay. If it comes near mine, forget about it. Rama is a different material altogether. Actually, the whole that incarnation series demonstrates the various ideals need to be demonstrated during the each situations. You can see that fish, the Matsyavatara, where the life is having a biggest breakthrough in the form of an independent existence. Then comes tortoise, kurma, who can live in water and land both. Then comes Varaha, evolved body. Then comes Narasimha, half animal and half man. Then comes Vamana, short man. Then comes Parasurama, a wild, ferocious, raw, physically fully grown, but still retaining all the wildness of the animal and ferociousness. Then comes Rama, a complete, cultured, ideal for a stable human civilization. I think that is the time the human civilization has started becoming a reality. Till then, we were only a small forest gangs. Till Parashurama, I think we were only a small forest gangs. Small settlement in various forests and remote regions. It is only the Rama's time, the human civilization has become a regular lifestyle. So an ideal leader who need to demonstrate all the principles of coexistence. Somebody has to have that kind of a tyaga to demonstrate the power of the values, giving courage and confidence to people on the power of dharma. People need to be given courage and confidence to practice dharma. So each incarnation, as a reason, I should say, Rama's was the most difficult. Remaining within the boundaries of human frame as to demonstrate the grandeur of the Dharma. He has done something extraordinary. What an incarnation. The whole beautiful narration of his life, I think largest number of times the story I heard in my life is Ramayana only. For any Indian village boy, this will be the truth. You may hear Shiva Purana, Bhagavatam, all that once or twice. But Ramayana is the one regularly. Every village sings, reverberates, vibrates. Every year they will tell the story of Mahabharata in Tiruvannamalai, but every 2 months there will be Ramayana recitation. Still now the largest translated book is Ramayana. It is not Bible or it is not Mahabharata. It is not Bhagavad Gita. It is Ramayana. Google it. Largest number of versions and translations. If you Google, you will find it is not Bible, it is not Bhagavad Gita, it is not Mahabharata, it is Ramayana. He continues to remain as the grand narrative of Indian civilization, the Hindu civilization, Sanatana Dharma, Purana Purushottama. See, you being attacked is not something big. Everyone gets attacked. Whether you are a beggar or a king, you get attacked. How you respond that decides whether you are great or not. Everyone is attacked. Whether you are a beggar or a king, for your range, you are attacked. Being attacked does not make you unique. How you respond makes you unique. Thousands of kings have lost the kingdom. Now almost all kings have lost the kingdom because it is democracy now. But nobody has become part of the history. Losing kingdom does not make you part of the history. How you respond when you lose the kingdom makes you part of the history. His kinghood was not taken away when the kingdom was taken away. Is the reason why he remains as Raja Rama. Understand, his kinghood is not taken away. When his kingdom was taken away, that is the reason he remains as Raja Rama. forever. He remains as Raja Rama forever. Still we worship him only in the throne. His Pattabhisheka scene is the most worshipped scene. Even though he has done so many wonderful things, his Pattabhisheka scene is the most worshipped scene. The way he held himself, you can't call him he was exiled. His Padakas were ruling the Ayodhya. When your chapel is on the throne of the kingdom, how can you call you have been exiled? How can you be called as you have been exiled? No, he was not in exile. I should say that you are spending happy times, vacation. Understand, when you are not in your home, if somebody else has occupied it, you can say you have been kicked out. When you are not in your home is ruled by your Padakas, then how can you call you have been kicked out of your home? You have gone for vacation, that's all. I will only interpret Rama came here as a vacation, just to enjoy. Little longer honeymoon, that's all. Normally 14 days honeymoon, so here 14 years honeymoon, that's all. Maybe because he came here for the honeymoon only, this place is called Bidadi. Bidadi means rest house. Actually, in Kannada and in Tamil, the word Bidadi means guest house or rest house, vacation home. In both language, the word Vidadi is rest house, vacation home. So, he just wanted to spend some time with Mahadeva, and his kingdom was removed from his king. Even after that, his kinghood was not removed from him. It was built from his powerful cognitions. He was king because of his powerful cognitions, not because of his external powers. So build your personality with your powerful cognitions. That is what is the message from Ramayana. If I had to say one line, message of Sri Rama, build your whole life on powerful cognitions. Constantly. Actually, I was reading Guru Gita, where Sadashiva explains the greatness of Guru to Devi Parvati. In a way, it is like his own dimension of Guru. He is explaining about it to Devi. I could see throughout the whole thing, it was all Very powerful cognition. Very powerful cognition. The message of the whole Guru Gita is nothing but building powerful cognitions in you, which makes you manifest the highest oneness with Guru. I should say the message of whole Rama's life is nothing but manifesting powerful cognitions. You can call it as Tyaga. He does not even feel he has done Tyaga. And I tell you, same thing with me. I don't feel I have done any Tyaga. I don't want to say I have not done any Tyaga. I don't feel I have done any Tyaga because of powerful cognitions. I don't want to say I have not done any Tyaga. And this statement is not for the Dumil atheists. Dubakur Dumil atheists. The powerfulness he demonstrated when everything was taken away from him became his. Message. Or I should say, usually people build their brand when they are great kings, queens, powerful people. Rama is the only person. He built his brand when he lost everything. No one can use the opportunities like Rama. The worst opportunities he has used it best. Actually, the way I stood when my reputation was stolen away has become a new reputation for me. Understand? Thousands lose reputation. Every day front page is nothing but failures and losing reputation. Last page is success, sports news. In all newspaper, front page is failures, last page is successes, victories. Victories are always in the last page, sports news. Front page is always for failures. To remove somebody's reputation, to remove somebody's credibility, to finish off somebody only is always first page is used. So all first page is nothing but somebody losing reputation. That's not a big thing. How you stand when reputation was stolen away from you, that builds the real reputation. That builds the real reputation. whether you feel it is easy, or you feel it is difficult, or you feel it is impossible, the only thing you need to do is building powerful cognitions. If you feel easy, just do it. If you feel difficult, do it. If you feel impossible, do it. Build powerful cognitions about life, understandings about life. Understand, your powerful cognitions act like a magnet and attract situations and persons of that same caliber in your life. Manifest that same caliber experiences in your life. Essence of today's satsang. Build powerful cognitions in your system, whether you feel it is difficult, easy, or impossible. Whether you feel it is easy, or it is difficult, or it is impossible. Build powerful cognitions. So with this, I welcome all of you to come and be part of this grand Golden Temple project. Temple to Mahasadashiva, the deity which was worshipped directly by Ramachandra Prabhu himself, with Sita and Lakshmana, and later on worshipped by Hanuman also, after he was given Muktikopanishad by Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. All of you need to know Rama is the first compiler, Vyasa of Vedas. Veda has many Vyasas, compilers. Veda Vyasa was last one. After Veda Vyasa, we don't accept anybody as a compiler. He is the last compiler. The first compiler is Sri Ramachandra Prabhu. If you see, Rama organized and compiled all the 108 Upanishads. It is Muktikopanishad which tells all the 108 Upanishads' name. Rama is the first compiler, Vyasa is the last compiler of the Vedas. Even though nobody remembers the Acharya dimension of Rama, it blossomed here in Bididi. So, with this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhadvaita Saivam, Sadashivoham, Mahasadashivoham, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
गिरीशं गिरीशं करालं महाकालकालं कृपालं गुणागार संसारपारं नतोऽहम् तुषारात्रिसंकाशगौरं गभीरं मनोभूतकोटिप्रवासी शरीरम्
Nithyananda. All the inner awakening participants are requested to please come to the front of the hall and be settled down. Let's get ready for the energy darshan. All the Adinavasis are requested to please proceed with their respective routines. All the Kalpataru Shivadiksha participants are requested to please come in and settle down immediately.